Yeah. Get ready for warm-ups. We'll start with tapping. So start with just below the end of the clavicle in the middle of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. At the sternum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Where the ribcage starts to turn just below that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just below your eyelids, tap gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. On both sides of your forehead, use all the four fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. On either side of your Bhrumadhya, use all the four fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Get ready for cross tapping. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Relax for some time. Let me just check whether I'm on the right. Yeah, बरोबर है. Yeah. Dynamic Trikonasana. Spread the legs a little bit. Bring the hands up at the shoulder level. Breathing out, bring the left hand to the right foot and then come up. Right hand to the left foot, come up, and now fast. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and stop. We'll do forward swinging. So bring both the hands in front. Breathing in, raise both the hands up. Move the wrist with the fingers pointing forward. Breathe out, come to horizontal position. Hold your breath, swing as long as you can hold your breath. When you want to breathe in, start breathing in and come up. Then breathing in, come up. Bring the hands from the side and wait. Allow your breathing to become normal. Now one last round. Breathing in, up. Fingers pointing forwards. Bend, breathing out, bend forward, horizontal position. Hold breath. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out from the side and wait. Let breathing become normal. Waist rotation. Shalaka. Come. You can keep your slippers inside. Just show her where to keep. Yeah. You can put your mat. Yeah. Yeah. You can put it here. Come here. Yeah. Come a little either that side or this side. One more person will come there. Yeah. Okay. Now this may be a little slippery when we do some of the yogic practices. We must take care. Yeah. Okay. That is Smita and that is Sunita. Yeah. She's coming all the way from Vikroli. Yeah. So we finished forward now. Hip rotation. So keep your hands on the hip. Clockwise rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we'll try and do forward lifting of the leg. So keep the hands straight. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and then relax. Allow the breathing to become normal before we proceed further. One last practice before we relax. Keep your hands folded in the front. Breathe out completely. Breathing in, raise the hands over your head. Hold your breath. Push your hands as much behind as you can. Breathing out, bring the hands forward. Second round, breathing in, take the hands up. Hold the breath, push it backwards. Breathing out, very slowly come back. Last round. Just keep one for her also. Thanks. Relax. And then come to a sitting position. That is Sridhar, Shalaka. Just be in a relaxed position. You will be in yogic breathing. Yogic breathing is when you start breathing in, you start expanding your abdomen. Continue to breathe in, expand your chest. Continue to breathe in, try to expand your shoulder and the clavicle. When you start releasing, release the shoulder and the clavicle, release your chest, and then try to take the abdomen as much behind as possible. Start. Be in that awareness till we start the class. Keep your hands in Shankha Mudra. Your left hand thumb on the palm of the right hand. The right hand fingers will rotate around the left hand thumb. Then the left hand fingers will be here. And the right hand thumb will touch the left hand middle finger. So that is Shankha Mudra. Keep it in your hands like this. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa, mentally repeating after me. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On my outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures: an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Muladhara chakra at the perineum, between the anus and genitals for men, at the cervix for ladies. 4 petal lotus, red color. Keep your hands in the mudra for Muladhara chakra. You will interlace your little finger, interlace your ring finger, and your middle finger is straight. Index and thumb will rotate around each other. Yeah. And make your awareness that you are balancing your tamasic and your rajasic qualities, and you're accentuating your sattvic quality. Take a deep breath in. Shift your awareness to Swadhisthana chakra. At the spinal terminus, the sacrum. Keep your 6 petal lotus, orange color. You will increase your pitch a little bit. Keep your hands in the mudra for Swadhisthana chakra. Keep your thumb towards the palm. Index and middle finger will rotate around the thumb. The little finger and the ring finger will be stretched out. Keep your hands at the perineum. You will increase your pitch a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Manipura chakra, directly behind your navel, inside the spinal cord. 10 petal lotus, yellow color. You will visualize that you are removing all the blockages from the 5 bodies, the Pancha Koshas: Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vijnanmaya Kosh, and Anandamaya Kosh. Keep your hands in the mudra for Manipura chakra. Index finger, thumb, and ring finger. The middle finger and the little finger will be stretched out. See, you can also sit this way, that will be much more alignment. Keep your hands directly in front of your navel. Take a deep breath in, increasing the pitch a little bit. Shift attention to Anahata Chakra directly behind your heart center, 12 petal lotus green color. You will increase your pitch further, your hands will be in the lotus mudra. Keep your hands in front of your chest and you will visualize that you are balancing the Pancha Tattvas, Apas, Prithvi, Apas, Agni, Vayu and Akash. Take a deep breath in. Shift your attention to Vishuddhi Chakra directly behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus blue color. You will visualize that you are balancing the three doshas in the body, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Your mudra will be for Vishuddhi Chakra. Interlace your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, and the thumb and the index finger will rotate around each other. Keep your hands just in front of your throat pit. Take a deep breath in. Shift your attention to Ajna Chakra. Directly behind your eyebrow center, at the center of your brain, near your pineal gland, 2 petal lotus indigo color. You will increase your pitch further and you will visualize that you are piercing through your Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti Avastha and you are entering the superconscious. Only right hand is used for this. The ring finger will be bent towards the palm. The thumb, index and middle finger will touch each other. Yeah, and then the thumb or the index also. Index, all the first three fingers, thumb, index, and keep it in front of your Bhru Madhya. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. You will visualize that you are piercing through all barriers and obstacles and you are merging back with your Creator. Keep your hands like a diamond form, thumb together, index finger together. And keep your hands slightly, without touching the head, at the center, slightly above it. Take a deep breath in. Slowly bring your hands. You can keep the right palm on top of the left palm at the perineum. And just be quiet, allowing the vibrations to penetrate your body. And experience each and every cell vibrating in harmony with the resonance of your own chanting. Get ready for Shanti Mantra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamadiitamastu Ma Viddhishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. If you want to stretch your legs out now, you can do so. You can make your sankalpa by mentally repeating after me. I am chanting Mahamrityunjay mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. You can keep your hands in Linga Mudra, interlace all the fingers. The left hand thumb is erect. The right hand thumb and the index finger will come around the left hand thumb. So the left hand thumb should be straight. Yeah. Keep your hands near your chest. We'll be chanting 11 times. Last round, I'll slow down to indicate it's the last round. Get ready. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Pandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Pandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Don't release your mudra. I want you to pay attention to the way you are holding the mudra. In case inadvertently you have tightened the mudra, become aware of it now. If there is any other tightness that you experience in any other part of the body, try and become aware of it now. And then very slowly and with full consciousness, release your mudra, bring your hands to rest on your knees. And then if you want to release your legs and straighten them up, you can do so now. Once again, make your sankalpa by mentally repeating after me. I am chanting Gayatri Mantra for wisdom, inner awareness and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me seeking answers to questions from the universal knowledge resting within me and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. Get ready, cross your legs once again. Your mudra will be Gyan Mudra. So, index finger is at the root of your thumb. All the other three fingers are straight, palms facing the floor, hands on your knees 11 times. Get ready. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Hari. Just be quiet for a little while. Experience that all the neurons in your brains have been fully activated. Both hemispheres of the brain are fully active, accentuating your level of concepts, conceptualization, your level of intelligence and wisdom to a new level, to a new height. Then release your mudra. If you want to once again release your legs, you can do so. You'll make your sankalpa, mentally repeating after me. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names every day helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you as your son or daughter, and you are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Your mudra will be Yoni Mudra, so you will interlace the first three fingers. Index finger is straight, the thumb is stretched towards the chest, and keep your hands near the chest. Get ready 3 times. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Marini Durga Masjidini Durga Sadini Durganashini, Durgadodarini, Durganihantri, Durgamapaha, Durgamaknyanada, Durgadaityalukadavanala, Durgama, Durgamaloka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgamavidya, Durgamashvita, Durgamatnyana Samsthana, Durgamadhyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamatra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhatarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadini, Durga Nashini, Durga Darini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Matnyada, Durga Daitya Lokadavanala, Durgama, Durgama, Durgama Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shvita, Durgamatnyana Samsthana, Durgamatnyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhatarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgaba, Durga Dharini. Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadini, Durga Nashini, Durga Darini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Matnyamata, Durga Daityalukadanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shita, Durgamatnyana Samsthana, Durgamatnyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamatra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhatarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgaba, Durga Dharini. Om Shanti 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 Hari. Slowly release your mudra. Keep your hands wherever you want, but keep quiet. Keep your body completely steady. And say to yourself, I'm going to keep my body immobile for the next 3-4 minutes. And be aware of how you're sitting, which parts of the body are touching the ground, and how have you folded your legs in cross position. Is the right leg on top of the left, or is the left leg on top of the right? Whichever way you have folded, without opening your eyes, without disturbing too much, can you change the position? Whichever leg is on top, try to take it at the bottom. Whichever leg is at the bottom, take it on top. And then when you sit down with that position, just try to become aware as to whether that makes you feel uncomfortable. Does it make you feel as though something is wrong in the way you're sitting? And if you continue to feel discomfort, go back to your original position where you started. If you don't feel any discomfort, you're able to hold this position, continue to hold it. This is called your non-habitual movement. When you folded it the first time, it was involuntary, habitual way of folding. You are voluntarily and consciously breaking that habitual movement, and you have now got into a non-habitual position. Be aware of that. Now very slowly become aware of the glutes which are touching the ground, other parts of the body which are touching the ground, and pay attention to your own breathing. Observe each breath. When you breathe in, feel the cool breath touching the tip of your nose and going in. As you breathe out, feel the outgoing air brushing at the tips of the nose, which is warm. Don't miss a single breath. Be aware you are breathing in when you're breathing in. Be aware you're breathing out when you're breathing out. Now slowly shift your attention to your Chitakash, the space in front of your forehead. There try to bring into life as though that front portion is like a movie screen and you're watching an action replay of your own instance in life where it made you extremely happy. Replay each and every movement of that action. What triggered, what made you feel happy, how did you feel when that event happened? And as you're watching that replay, with every move, become aware of what is happening in your body. What's happening to your heartbeat? What is happening to your breathing? What's happening to the position of your chest? Are you pushing it forward? What's happening to your neck and head? Are you throwing it backwards? Are you internally smiling, observing that event? Very slowly give up this awareness and try to do an action replay of an instance that made you feel extremely worse. Watch each and every movement of that action. And as you watch that action replay, feel the trigger points that made you feel uncomfortable or feel weary or feel depressed. Whatever is the feeling that you experienced, recall that experience. As you recall, pay attention to what's happening in your body. Are you pulling your stomach backwards? Is your spine curving forward? What else is happening? Is your heartbeat increasing in speed? Are you experiencing any sense of palpitation? Now stop this awareness and internally ask yourself a question. What exactly triggered your feelings? Could you have controlled it? Could you have changed the circumstances? Could you have made any other person react differently? Those are not within your control. Can you now forgive the person if it is an instance through a person? Can you bring in the positivity to change the dimensions of that instance and say that if it repeats itself once again, it will no longer distress me? For with my awareness, I will accept what comes my way, which I cannot change. And if I can change, I will change the way that happens. Now give up all this awareness, become conscious and aware of your own body, the room in which you're sitting, the way in which you've folded your legs. Be aware that you have folded them in a non-dominant way. And then become aware of your glutes touching the ground. Become aware of breath at the nostrils. Then slowly move your head from right to left and left to right 2 times. Then toggle your head up and down, look up and then look down 2 times. And then gently rub your hands, keep them on your eyes, and then open your eyes. Hari Om, that's it. So we are on somatic practice today, being a Monday. We were on the lower limbs, so we'll continue with that practice and try and complete it today. So since we have a couple of people who have joined us recently, we'll start with arch and flatten. Arch and flatten in somatic practices is considered to be a very important practice. Whenever you feel any discomfort in your body, you can actually lie down and do arch and flatten. The muscles that we are going to target in arch and flatten are what is called the erector spinae muscle, which starts right from the top of your skull, goes on either side of your spine, comes all the way right down to the perineum, and it latches on to the hip bone. Now this is one of the first bones that you activate as a child. It's said that at the age of 3 months, when you first try to lift your head from your supine lying position, it is this first muscle that gets activated in your body. It's a muscle that is called the go-to muscle. If you want to quickly get up from a seat and join somebody rushing out, etc., it is this muscle that you activate. So being actively engaged throughout the day, you keep this muscle in constant contraction. So we'll learn how to access that muscle and try to release it. This cannot be demonstrated completely, so you need to use your imagination. So let me first show you. This is the belt line, and below that belt line up to the sternum, the last vertebrae, is the lower spine. So the spine between the belt line and the sternum, that portion only has to be curved. And when you do that, the sternum or the tailbone will press towards the ground. And then when you flatten it, you will try to bring it closer to the ground, and the tailbone has to raise from the ground. So you will be lying on your back, you will be bending both the legs, feet are flat on the ground, knees are toward the ceiling. Breathe out completely As you breathe in, arch your lower belt line, tailbone presses on the ground. As you breathe out, flatten the lower belt line, tailbone raises from the ground. Continue breathing in, arch, tailbone touching the ground. Breathing out, flatten, tailbone raising from the ground. Breathing in, arch, tailbone towards the ground. Breathing out, flatten, tailbone raises from the ground. Breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten. Last round, breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten. And then relax. Now keep both your hands under your head, interlace them. And then the first portion is the same. In the second portion, when you're flattening the belt line, you'll pick your head up, bring your elbows closer to each other. So get ready. Breathe out completely. Yeah. You arch your, breathe in, arch. Breathe out as you flatten. Pick your head up, bring your elbows closer. The more you press against the ground, the more you flatten, the more your body will raise up. Get ready. Breathing in, arch, tailbone presses on the ground. Breathing out, flatten, then pick your head up, bring your elbows closer, flatten nicely. You will raise a little more. Once again, breathing in, go down, arch the lower belt line. Breathing out, flatten, bring your head up, elbows closer to each other. Breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten. Breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten. Last round, breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten, come up. And then when your head goes back, relax, stretch your leg out and relax. And now for the next move you can watch. You're going to do cross lateral twisting. So you're going to bend both the legs. Then you're going to take the right leg on top of the leg, left leg. The back of the right knee to be, if possible, just over the left knee. Your right hand is stretched out straight if possible, if you have space. And then as you breathe out, you're going to bring both the knees towards the ground and turn your head to the left side. And then very slowly you will come back. Remember, coming back has to be slower than going down. So we're going to use, this is Shivaratri mantra. So the mantra we are going to use is Om Namah Shivaya. So get ready in the position. At least 4 Om Namah Shivaya to go down towards the ground. You don't have to touch the ground. You can reach as far as you can comfortably reach. Don't force your body. Only go where you can comfortably reach. Take a deep breath in. As you start breathing out, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, towards the ground. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Now very slowly for 8 counts you must come back. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Very good. Now remember, you should not stop. You should continuously move, but you should control your movement in such a way that you take 8 chantings to come. Now you will mentally chant yourself So start breathing out, chanting Om Namah Shivaya. Take both the knees towards the ground, 4 chantings minimum. And as you breathe in, you will bring your knees back towards the starting point, chanting at least 8 times. Maintain that speed so that you take 8 counts to come back. And only if you do it slow when coming back, you will get the benefit, because then only the upper cortex will catch what you're doing and take the muscle to a new resting tone. Opposite direction, yes. Last round. Slowly come back. Very slowly come back. Then unwind your legs and alternate. Bring the left leg on top of the right, and you're going to take both the knees to the left side, left hand along the head on the ground towards the head side. 4 chantings as you breathe out and bring both the knees towards the left side, turn the face to the right. 8 chantings as you come back. And see how far your knees are going towards the ground, and slowly come back. Check how far. Your knee is going toward the ground, and very slowly come back. Second round. Wait for some time, then last round. Then unwind, and you can stretch both the legs out. Now for the next movement, once everybody is completed, then I'll take you to the next one. The next movement is called eversion, inversion. So when you're lying down, you're going to move your knees away from the body, your of the right knees away from the body. The right foot is coming towards the left leg, and once you come to this position, you will try to keep the right knee closer to the ground. Lift your foot away from the ground, and then you will slowly come back. Once the foot is back close to the left leg, then you will straighten the flexion of your knee, and then you will slowly come back. So you're doing multiple actions. First, you're moving the leg away, bending at the knee. So moving the leg away is called abduction. Bending at the knee is called knee flexion. And then this is called eversion, everting the foot. Or you're actually rotating your thigh externally to lift your foot up. And then after you've done this 3 times, you're once again going to abduct your leg, And then start flexing at the knee, but this time point the knee towards the other leg. And then keeping the knee there, try to lift your foot from the ground. This is inversion. And then come back, straighten, then bring the leg back. And then you'll work on the other side. Start. First, move the right leg away from the midline, called abduction, and then bend at the knee, flexion of the knee. Lift your foot, external rotation of your thigh, eversion of your foot. Slowly take your foot back. No. 3 times only the first move. Yeah. Only then your brain will catch what you're doing. Yeah. After 3 times, then yeah, slower than that. Again, continue to chant Namah Shivaya and try and see if the left leg will stay closer to the ground. That there is an involuntary pull on the left side. Be aware of that, and if you don't lift your foot too much, that's okay. But try and keep your left foot closer to the ground. It may rotate a little towards the right side, but it can stay substantially close to the ground. And if it is not staying, that means muscles are hyper contracted. You need to work to release those muscles further. Slowly return. And relax for some time. Feel the effect of what you have done just now. And see if you can notice any tightness either on the right thigh, left thigh, right knee, right calf, left calf. And see how the right side of the body feels on the lower extremities as compared to the left side. If there is any difference that you can perceive, be aware of it. And then do the other movement, that is, you will be abducting your right leg, then bending the knee coming over the... No. Shalaka, it should be after you move, when you're bending, it should come like this. Got it? Yeah. Correct. So take the foot backwards. Yes. Correct. Slowly lift your foot off the ground. Very good. Return the foot back. Correct. Slowly return. We are all goaded to do everything fast in life. So let us learn to slow down. If you do it slowly, then the upper cortex gets enough time to catch what you're doing, and involuntary contraction of the muscle tends to get relaxed. Last round. And once you have completed, rest for some time. Once again, sense right side of the lower extremities as compared to the left side. How does the right side of the back feel as compared to the left? And is there any message that your body is trying to send? Be aware and sensitive to it. Then slowly practice on the left side. So first is eversion. Move the left leg away, bend with the foot coming closer to the right. No, the other way around. The knee closer to the ground, the feet above. feet will lift up. No. You are moving the left leg, bending it, and then lift the left leg up. So the knee should be closer to the ground. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Slowly release. Slowly release. Be aware, mentally feel that as you are returning back, you are releasing all your thigh muscles, all your foreleg muscles completely. Second round, relax those muscles completely. Let them come to a new resting tone. As the muscles relax, go back to zero tone, your flexibility automatically starts increasing. So your target is to take your muscles consciously with awareness to a new resting tone. Slowly release. And relax. So once you've completed 3 rounds, stretch your legs and wait for some time. And then you're going to practice inversion of your left leg. So move your left leg away from the midline. Bend your knees. No, your movement has to be, when you're bending it, it has to go in the other direction. So you move like this and then start moving the knee. So don't do like this and then bend. Got it? Yeah. Yes, correct. Correct. Very good. Slowly release. Very slowly release. Keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya at least 4 times when you're going into the movement, at least 8 times while you are releasing. Second round. Slowly return. Last round. Once you have completed, rest. Now the next 2 moves. First, watch. You're in the same lying down position. Keep the hands over your head. Just, it should not be under the head, it should be just outside of the head, fingers interlaced. And then as you breathe in, bring both the feet closer to each other, the knees away from each other. And then slowly release. After you have done this 3 times, then you're going to lift both the legs up, lift your hands up, lift your head up. And then slowly come back and then straighten the leg out. So I'll show it to you from the other side. Your hands are just a little away. You're bending both the legs up. Knees are out. Feet are closer and both the feet are towards the perineum. And then you lift the knee, feet and your hands out and lift your head up. As you go back, very slowly come back and then slowly release your legs. Then bring your hands down. Okay, so start. First 3 times only bending the knees away from the midline, feet together, moving them towards the perineum. And then very slowly release. 4 to 6 chantings while you're bringing the feet towards the perineum. And 6 to 8 chantings while you're releasing the feet. Second round, at least 4 chantings. At least 4 chantings. First 3 rounds, don't raise your head, only move the feet. Slowly release. Now that you have completed 3 rounds, you're going to practice the variation. You're going to lift your foot, knees, thighs away from the ground. Bring your hands towards your lower abdomen. Raise your head up. Very good. Slowly go back. Very slowly go back. Take your hands behind. Take your legs down to the floor. Then slowly release. Keep the hand there only till you complete 3 rounds. Then you can release your hand. Last, second round, sorry. Now pay attention and observe what's happening within yourself. When you're bringing your feet towards the perineum, your knees must be as close to the ground as possible. If it is getting up like this, that means the involuntary control is contracting the thigh muscles and pulling them up towards it. So can you, with awareness, try and keep it a little closer to the ground, and then all of them should come up together. See if you can manage that. Yeah, towards the abdomen, yeah. So try and pay attention. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. But try and see if you can keep it closer to the ground because of your own awareness. Very good. Slowly release. Lovely. Slowly come back and relax. Now, the next movement, you're going to bend both the legs in the same way as you have done before. You're going to join the 2 thumbs together like the wings of a butterfly. The fingers, other 4 fingers are out. Keep it wherever you can reach in front. And then breathing in, you're going to take your hands over to the right side and then slowly bring your hands back. Then you'll take the hands over to the left side and then slowly bring back. Remember 4 chantings for taking it down, 4 chantings to bring it, 8 chantings to bring it back. Once you've done this 3 times, when you're taking your hands to the right side, try and take both the knees to the left side and then come back. And then when you're taking the hands to the left side, take both the knees to the right side and then come back. Okay? So start. Keep both the thumbs interlaced, correct. To the right side, not to the center. Let the hands, move to one side. There should be a slight variation in the way your scapula moves as you do this. Slowly come back. In the first 3 rounds, knees are in the center. You don't move the knee. Only in the last 3 rounds, you move the knee in the opposite direction. First right, then left, then right, then left, then right, then left. 3 times without moving your knees. Correct. Slowly come back. Slowly come back. Keep chanting. Make the count of chanting that will automatically slow you down. Automatically slow you down. Then your flexibility will increase. When your upper cortex takes your muscle to a new resting tone, you automatically relax. And then your flexibility increases. Then involuntary contractions tends to stop. As you're taking your hand, see how far it is reaching. It may not touch the ground, that's perfectly all right. Just observe where it is going. Lovely. Since it was touching on both sides, this side I didn't see it touch. Just show. Very good. Relax. After you have completed 3 rounds, wait for some time and then move with the knees going on the opposite direction. Both the knees going on the opposite direction. 1, 2. This time you are taking your knees in the opposite direction down. Take the knees to the other side. Take both the knees to the other side. Yeah. Correct. Very good. Lovely. Second round. After you have completed third round, please lengthen your legs and relax. I'll wait for everybody to complete their 3 rounds, then take you to the next move. When everybody's legs are stretched out, then I know everybody has completed. Slowly, Sridhar, slowly. And be careful, don't go too much if it is uncomfortable. Very good. Very good. This was from the scapula, the trapezius. When you're raising the hands up, no? Your upper trapezius and the mid trapezius. And when you're taking the knees to the other side, on one side it is abduction, on the other side it is adduction. So the scapula, it's a muscle that comes from the trapezius, yeah. But the angle at which the fibers move is different in this as compared to the other one. Slowly release. And relax. Once you have completed 3 rounds, lengthen your legs and relax and wait. Now we'll work on the shoulder and the neck. So you'll come into a sitting position. So in this sitting position, you will bring the legs closer, bend the right knee, and the left knee is on the outer edge of your right foot, and the left foot is toward the left glute. In this position, you're going to keep your right hand by the side. You should not lean on that. It's only to be used as a slight fulcrum. You will move your left hand onto your right shoulder. And keeping it in that position, you're going to take the entire upper body to the right side, turn the head as much as you can and see where your nose is pointing. And then slowly come back to the starting position. Second round, breathing out as you're doing this. 4 chantings of Namah Shivaya when you're going into that movement. Breathing out 8 times, chanting when you are coming back to the center. Now last round, breathing out. Very slowly breathing in, come back. And once you've completed 3 rounds, you're going to once again go back into the same movement, but this time you're going to bring only your head back. The body remains in that turning position. Again, take the head back, turning towards the right side. And then very slowly bring your head back to the starting position. The upper body continues to remain turned to the right side. Once again, turn your head to the right side. Then bring your head back. And now bring your body also back. Having done this, once more turn your upper body and the head and see whether you're turning a little more than what you did the last time. And then very slowly come back. And then we will, yeah. So now move the other side. So the left knee is pointing toward the left side, the right knee is outside the left foot. The left hand is by the side of the body, right hand on the left shoulder. And then very slowly breathing out, turn the upper body, head, neck, eyes, all of them to the left side. And very slowly come back. Second round. Breathing in. Last round, breathing out. Now next round, when you turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the left side, bring only the head to the center. Then very slowly turn the head back toward the left side. Again, slowly bring your head back to the center. Again, take your head to the left side. Again, bring your head back to the center. Then bring the upper body back to the center. And now turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the center left, and see whether you are turning a little more than what you did the previous round. By disconnecting the movement of your eyes and your head, you have been able to increase your flexibility by default. Then very slowly come back. And relax. Now, you can do this either with your legs crossed, or you can do it in the same position. Keep your hand on top of the head. Now, if you're in this position, your right knee is toward the right side, the left knee is toward the right foot. Then first you will take your head toward the left side. Then slowly come back. Again, take your head to the left side. Slowly come back. Last round, head toward the left side. Slowly come back. Now try and push the head to the right side, toward the right ear toward the right shoulder. Slowly come back. Second round. Last round. Once you have completed, change the leg position. And now first leg to the right side. Second round. Third round. And then you will move the head to the other side. As you are completing the movement, I will start with blowing the shank. Take your time to complete, don't be in a hurry. When everybody is completed, then we'll get ready for chanting Om. Once again, make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. We'll chant 3 times as Uma. Take a deep breath in. Shanti mantras. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Trayambakam yajamage sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityurmukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Rub your hands nicely. When they're really warm, then you keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing in from palm to the eyes. Gently open your eyes. Be observant of colors you see. If you see dark colors, then your body is completely relaxed. If you see too many bright colors, then there are still need for your body to relax further. Then slowly release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. So have a great week ahead. See you all on Thursday. Lesson 17. So bye. And we'll have an extra lecture on Sunday. There'll be no class on 14th, so we'll have a class on Sunday. I'll put the